J. Krishnamurti was born in Mandanapaly, north of Madras, India, on May 12, 1895. He was the 8th child of a poor Brahmin family, and at that time his father worked for the Theosophical Society, a vast international spiritual organization with tens of thousands of members. The society, whose goal is the unification of the main world religions, had predicted the coming of a world teacher through whom a revolutionary spiritual teaching would come into being. Krishnamurti's mother died in 1905, leaving the father in charge of their 5 surviving children. In 1909, the family settled in Adyar, close to the Society's headquarters. Not long after, Krishnamurti, while playing on the beach with his brother Nitya, was discovered by the Theosophists, who claimed that his aura showed extraordinary features and a total absence of selfishness. From that day on, Krishnamurti was educated with great care to become the world teacher. He was a shy and vulnerable child, often aloof, and his educators decided that his brother Nitya would remain with him as a caring companion. In 1914, the 2 brothers were sent to London to complete their studies. Krishnamurti's reputation was spreading rapidly through the theosophical world, and he soon became the subject of growing worship. However, in 1921, at the age of 26, and at the same time that his responsibilities within the organization had increased considerably, he was beginning to have serious doubts about his role and began to question the basic theosophical teachings. In 1924, during a stay in Ojai, California, Krishnamurti underwent a deep and revealing spiritual experience, which completely transformed him. The following year, the unexpected death of his brother Nitya had a revealing effect on him with regard to the functioning of the human psyche, which further increased his doubts about the role the Theosophists wanted him to play. Nevertheless, Krishnamurti continued performing his function as world teacher with the Theosophists until 1929, when he decided to sever all links with the organization. The speech he gave at the Aman Convention finalized the break and constitutes the basis of the teachings he would be developing through the rest of his life. I maintain that truth is a pathless land, and you cannot approach it by any path whatsoever, by any religion, by any sect. In his speech, Krishnamurti develops the notion that truth, being infinite, unconditioned, cannot be organized, because any organization created for this purpose becomes a crutch for those who use it as a shelter, thereby destroying their freedom. From 1929 and for the rest of his life, Krishnamurti went on a solitary crusade throughout the world, developing the various themes of his teachings and drawing ever larger audiences. As the years passed, a number of activities were created in the wake of Krishnamurti, such as the recording and publishing of his talks, interviews, conversations, and writings, as well as several schools based on his teachings. Foundations and committees were created in various parts of the world for the sole purpose of sustaining and protecting these activities and ensuring the integrity of the teachings.